Welcome everybody to your first lesson of CanCell 1. Today we're going to learn about the appropriate things to wear when you're out on the boat in 3 different types of conditions. We have hot conditions, rainy and windy, and cold. Now can anybody give me any examples of things you might want to wear on a sailboat when it's hot? Amy?
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Good. So we have sunscreen. Some things you're going to always want to check with sunscreen is make sure it's an SPF and not a tanning lotion. The SPF should be about 50 or higher, that way you have good protection. So we're going to write down sunscreen. Good. Any other thoughts? Katie?
Glasses.
Sunglasses. I'm glad you mentioned that, Katie. Sunglasses are critical to protect your eyes from the sun, especially on a sailboat because it can get reflected both first the sun and then it gets reflected off the water. So that's doubly so. It's super important you always wear sunglasses. Good. Anything else that you might want to wear when it's super hot?
A hat.
A hat, just like I'm wearing right now. Good job. A hat is also important because it keeps sun off either the back of your neck or your face. Really easy places to get burnt, and sunburns are not our friend. All these things are to stop sunburns and heat stroke. So, hat. Good. Anything else you might want to wear? Something, maybe stuff you always are wearing when you're on a sailboat.
A bathing suit.
A bathing suit. Good. A bathing suit like this one. If you're a boy. And these kind of bathing suits are important because you need a bathing suit. So you're gonna write down bathing suit. Good. Anything else? Always in a sailboat, you're gonna want to stay afloat.
Life jacket.
Life jackets. There we go. This one. Notice this one is a life jacket because it has the headrest that flips you around. If it didn't have a headrest, so if it was like this, it would be called a PFD. Now, things you're going to always want to check about the PFD is that it has this right here. This says the Coast Guard has certified it, and that this one is certified for youths weighing between 100 and 120 pounds. So you're going to make sure it's Coast Guard certified and that it's your proper weight. So PFD. Now, what would you want to wear on your feet every time you go sailing?
Sailing shoes.
Right, and those kind of shoes are closed-toed. So you're going to wear shoes that are like, sort of like this. See how it's not like a flip-flop? See the difference? This isn't going to fall off your foot, whereas this will. Closed-toed shoes also make sure they don't fall off and don't cut your feet or don't stub your toe. So, good. Shoes. Okay, good. And that looks like it's the end of the list for our warm things. What if it's rainy and windy out? What might you want to wear?
A jacket.
Good. A rain jacket. Such as this one. These rain jackets are going to keep you warm, and they're also going to accompanied by a rash guard, which is like a tight shirt you wear underneath your rain jacket. Those two together are going to keep you super warm. Now, in rainy and windy weather, it's also super important that we wear bathing suits, PFDs, and shoes. All 3 are going to be important. So, do I watch PFD and shoes. Good. Anything else for rainy and windy? Anybody got anything? You might also, if it's really cold, want to wear a wetsuit, right? Wetsuits are going to be important. I don't have one in here, but remember you might want to be wearing a wet suit for cold or rainy and windy. Now what about cold? Anything for cold? A wetsuit. Nice, you're good at this. Wetsuit. What else might you want to wear if it's cold?
Jacket.
Shoes and a jacket. Good job, guys. Shoes and a jacket.
Pants.
Sailing pants. Oh, good. They aren't necessary, but they're a big help when you're wearing them because they're going to keep your legs warm. Pants. Okay, good. That looks like a pretty good list to me. Also, remember, you're always going to want to wear PFDs, and you actually want to wear sunscreen for every single type. Because even though it might be cold out, there still could be high UV rays, so you're also always going to want to wear hats, sunglasses, and sunscreen, any conditions, okay? Good, I'm glad you remembered that. Now, next we're going to go upstairs and we're going to play a game. And on one end there's going to be you guys. Take a seating. One end there's going to be you guys, and the other end there's going to be a bunch of clothes. And Maddie, you're going to be hot weather stuff. Katie, you're going to be rainy and windy stuff. And Amy, you're going to be cold weather stuff. Now you're going to run from one end of the hallway to the other, grab one article of clothing and run back and put that article of clothing on. And you're going to run back, get the next clothing, and so it's like sort of like a race back and forth. First person to be fully dressed wins. Remember, there's also going to be stuff up there that you might not want to wear when you're sailing. So it's a combination of stuff you want to wear and stuff you don't want to wear. So good. You can end that now. Okay, and welcome to our first game. This game is the first game of our game show. What you're going to do is you're going to start over in the starting area over there. Then you're going to run across. You're going to pick a clothes appropriate to you. So remember, Katie, Amy, what are you?
Cold.
Katie?
Rainy and windy. Hot.
Good, so remember what you are. You're going to run here, you're going to pick up one piece of appropriate clothing, and then run back to the zone, put on your clothing, and run back and get the next piece of clothing until you're fully dressed. Once you're done, you're going to run here so I can say if you're good or not good. If you're not good, you got to go and figure out what's wrong. If you're good, then you win the game, okay?
Hey!
Okay, everybody go start in the starting zone.
Oh,
Okay, ready on marks?
Wait. Right there.
Get set, go.
Baby. Oh. Go. No.
Oh, Katie takes an early lead. Amy and Maddie are falling behind. Oh, but they're catching up. Amy, go farther back next time. Oh, it's close. It's close.
No, I can't fall down. No.
Who's gonna come ahead? Who's gonna come ahead? Oh, Maddie's in first. Maddie's in first.
Sunglasses.
Maddie's got her sunglasses. Amy's playing dirty.
Oh no.
I don't know if that jacket's appropriate for sailing, Amy. It looks pretty water absorbent and not waterproof.
Okay, I think I can do it.
Good, you got one, you got the suit. There. Maddie wins! Maddie is the winner! But you were all very close. Katie, what did you need?
Sunscreen?
You needed sunscreen. Wait, let's check if Katie has the...
Katie feels pretty good.
Nicely done. Amy, what did you need?
Nothing.
You need water and sunscreen.
What?
Okay, good job, guys. How was that first game?
Good.
It was good. Good, I like how you guys did
I'm
that.
warm.
Nice.
Yeah, you know.
Go. Welcome everybody to our second game of the day, and it's Jeopardy! Each of these things underneath has a value, first of all, and then a sailing themed question about appropriate clothing. You're each going to pick one by one, and then I'll pick them, and whoever gets them right gets the points, okay? So, Amy, why don't you start us off? Which one should we start with?
Second column, 400. Yeah.
Okay. What is a great piece of clothing for keeping your face out of the sun?
A hat.
Hands up. Amy,
A hat.
Nicely done, Amy.
400 points.
Amy, what's next?
Third column, 600, please.
Okay. What conditions would you wear a jacket? Name 2. Katie.
Rainy and cold.
Nicely done, Katie. Katie, what's next?
600.
Okay. First column, 400.
Are flip-flops good for boats? Maddie.
No.
Nicely done,
Fall
Maddie.
off your feet.
Good. Even an explanation. Maddie, what's next?
Third column, 400.
What can you do to stop dehydration? Amy.
Drink water.
Nicely done.
200.
Amy, what's next?
First column, 200.
Why do we wear closed-toed shoes? Maddie?
So we don't cut our feet or stub our toes.
Nicely done. Maddie, what's next?
Second column, 600.
What should we always check on sunscreen? Maddie?
The SPF.
Nice, you're on a roll.
Woo.
You pick this one.
Okay.
What does a wetsuit do?
Keep you warm.
Nicely done. Amy, you're falling behind here. What's next, Amy?
Second column, 100.
Okay. What do we wear every time we go out on the water? Amy?
Sunglasses?
Nope.
Oh,
Maddie?
Life jacket.
Nice. Nice. Good. And for the final question, what do we always check on PFDs? Amy?
the weight construction and if it's certified
By the...
by the boating license people.
I'll give it to you. It was the Coast Guard, but they're sort of the same thing, so...
Okay.
Good, and that concludes the second game of our session. Now, we will go on to
What are you doing?
the review. Now, in this review, we're gonna... So, can I have the cards back, please? Thank you. I want you guys to, once again, we're gonna go over the various things that you would wear in different weather types. Oh, this marker isn't very good. Different weather types. Okay, good. So can somebody name 3 weather types for me? Amy?
Hot, cold, rainy and wet, and windy.
Nicely done, Amy. Okay, so who wants to start me off? Maddie.
For hot, you need sunscreen and
Just one.
yeah.
Amy?
For rainy and wet and windy, you need a windbreaker and a rain jacket.
Good, good. Okay, Katie, what else can you think of?
For cold, you need a wetsuit.
Nice. You got any other ideas? Amy?
For hot, you need a hat
Nice.
and and water.
Water for...
Hot and cold and wet and rainy.
Good, good. And that's important that you remember we need it for cold. Even though you might not be thirsty, you can still get dehydrated. We got water, water, water. Good. Any others?
Sunglasses for all of them.
Good. Sunglasses are always important. Good. Anybody think they can think of one for cold? Amy?
A jacket.
Good, a jacket. And now what's important about this jacket?
It's not big and furry.
Yes, you're right. And that means it is,
A windbreaker.
yes, or waterproof. Right?
Right.
Yes, Katie? I mean, Maddie?
Shoes.
Shoes for?
All of them.
And what kind of shoes?
Closed-toed shoes.
Good. Okay, good. Okay, good. And that looks like a pretty good list to me.
Wait,
We're forgetting one thing.
a PFD for all of them.
Nicely done. We gotta remember that. That's the most important thing. P, F, D, P, F, D, P, F, D. Okay, guys, thanks for being part of my lesson, and I hope you guys have fun in the water.
Good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.